Hello everybody, this is JVB from TalkingAboutGames.com and the Post Game Report. I'm here to explain to you why you should get a PlayStation Vita now. In the past, I've explained that I truly enjoy the PlayStation Vita and that I recommended it to anyone. But now that Sony has officially announced that it is sorry about that, $199. Now that it is official, at $199 you can get either the Wi-Fi or 3G edition of the PlayStation Vita. Now, I have the 3G edition, and I paid quite a bit of money when it was released. At first, having the 3G model of the PlayStation Vita, I was pretty sure that they were going to do a lot with the 3G. If you look here, and I'll show you here, the near feature, when I had the 3G and I had purchased a month, I believe it was a month of 3G service, I did it as an experiment just to see what the near feature was going to provide if you had 3G service. And I found that while it was cool to have and it was cool to see who was around you, quote unquote, that is why the near is called near. It showed me a little chart with the amount of people that were playing certain games near my location. And as you can see here, you got gifts, you received gifts, you made discoveries. Now a lot of these gifts, I had no idea how to implement them into my games. As you can see, it was somebody in Queens. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. So in Elmhurst, Queens, which is where I live, someone sent me something. I don't know who this person is. I don't even know how to send a thank you or anything. I can message them. I guess is a good way to kind of network with people, well, other PlayStation Vita owners, and make friends and things like that. They never really explained what Nier was supposed to do. Let's just put it that way. Popularity surge, Killzone Mercenaries, and you can see that it lets you know the rating and number of people playing. So 3 out of 300 near me are playing Killzone Mercenaries, the beta that is. Right there it says I found 2 items. So I was really convinced that Nier was going to be a big deal with the 3G version of the PlayStation Vita, and that is why I got it. And overall I was pretty satisfied with it. Of course, I'm an early adopter, so I knew that during the early stages you don't get all the features that they promised, or that in the future of a certain feature they will add a shit ton of awesome things. In this case, while they have improved the UI and added a few more things to Nier, they have not done anything. And that is somewhat disappointing because I spent $50 over, I believe the 3G edition is $50 more, at least during launch, than the Wi-Fi edition of the PlayStation Vita. So now both of them are $199. And if you decide, hey, I'm going to get me some 3G, so be it. The one thing you cannot do with 3G is play multiplayer games. So the need to have it, I think, without multiplayer, it's useless. It's useless. Sorry about that. I'm stuttering. So I'm going to admit that having the 3G edition of the PlayStation Vita is pretty much useless. But what I have the Vita for is to play games, and when I'm on Wi-Fi, I can do a crap load of things. One of them being, of course, is going on the store and purchasing things. Now you can download small games on 3G, but you're going to run up your data really quick. So I advise against that if you're planning on doing so. And here you see a full featured store. You have videos and games up top. PlayStation mobiles, where for those people that were saying, hey, you know, the PlayStation Vita is not going to succeed, because one thing with mobile games is that you have these small games that cost little to nothing, and they're quick 5 to 10 minute type games that you can buy and waste your time in the train and blah blah blah. Well, with PlayStation Mobile, Sony has the answer to that. So I don't want to hear people saying crap, and when they try to compare the PlayStation Vita to mobile gaming, that is what they use. That is the excuse they use. Oh, who needs to play 2-3 hours on a handheld device? I just want to play on my phone for 5 minutes while I'm on the bus or the train, and that's that. Well, you know, if you look at any of the iOS or Android stores, you'll see that there are games that cost $20 and are designed to play for many, many hours. So stop it with the bullshit. Anyway, so here you see new releases, features. You even have PlayStation Plus membership. You have the benefits of having that. And I tell you what, because of PlayStation Plus, I have a backlog of PlayStation 3 games and PlayStation Vita games. As you can see here, there's a crap load of them. The ones you buy on discount, you keep. The ones that you get for free, you keep on your PlayStation 3 or PlayStation Vita for, I believe, a year, maybe a year and a half. So if you can't finish a game within that time, then you're probably really not into the game in the first place. For example, if I have Wipeout 2048, I can play it. Now on the PlayStation 3, they will tell you when it expires if you read the fine print. So far, I have not seen that on the PlayStation Vita, so who knows. So number one, if you have PlayStation Plus and you have not played Uncharted Golden Abyss on your PlayStation Vita, you must do that right now. Gravity Rush, pretty good. Have not finished it. Wipeout, really not into that, but it looks really nice. Dokuro, very interesting platformer. I have it. Mutant Blob, Tales from Space, Mutant Blob. I bought that, and it was an awesome game. I finished it. Guacamole, still working on that one. So most of those games I got, actually, well, besides Golden Abyss, I got when they were released on the PlayStation Vita, and I got them at full price. Dive Kick is one I'm definitely looking forward to buying. And Killzone Mercenaries, the public beta, which is currently available for PlayStation Plus members. And I believe next week or so, it will be available for anyone on the PlayStation Network. So let me show my games really quick. So, let me show you this beta right here. Now, during Gamescom, they announced a lot of games, mainly independent games for the PlayStation Vita and the PlayStation 4, of course, and stuff like that. And the amount of games that are coming out that fit that whole mobile game scene, the type of games that you don't see on consoles, the type of games you can play 5-10 minutes or an hour straight, they're all there. They're all here for the PlayStation Vita. And of course the price, $199, is really attractive. Now I will admit, and this is something that on my Twitter, which is at JVB, I have posted up. I've been looking for a bigger hard drive, memory card, excuse me. Mine came with an 8 gigabyte, and that is part of the reason why I bought the 3G edition. And I've been running out of room, so what I would do is I would back up my games on the PlayStation 3 and then download another one. But I would, especially with The Walking Dead, Dragon's Crown. And then just overall getting used to downloading games and having everything available without having to put in a little microchip or whatever you call it, because I lost a few games. So I started to download them, and I realized that I needed a bigger memory card. So with the price cut that they announced at Gamescom for the PlayStation Vita, they also announced that they were going to reduce the price of the PlayStation Vita memory cards. Now, they didn't publicly say exactly how much it was going to be, so I took it upon myself to keep up to date with GameStop, Best Buy, Target, and lo and behold, they all had the same price for the 32 gigabyte version, or the 32 gigabyte memory card, and that was $80. So it went from $100 to $79.99. Which is $20 price cut, of course, and also the 16 gigabyte. So I wanted to get the 16 gig, but with some finagling and trading in a few things that I had traded in at Best Buy, I was able to pick me up a 32 gigabyte card and get a $20 PSN card so I can buy The Walking Dead. So quickly, I just want to show this game because this game looks amazing. Now, this is a beta, open beta. Oh, what the hell? Is he an enemy? No. Okay. I've been playing this a little more than before because... Oh, I got him. Unbelievable. Whoa, and I died there. But anyway, I was really surprised when I first powered this on. The fluidity, the visuals. Now granted, you only get this level. And, oh, sorry for the, ooh, another kill. Let me get this. Scavenger. Whoa, why can't I run? Actually, let me try to get this. So, these bad boys provide you with power-ups, and you'll see it over here. And let me see if I could do it. Oh, it actually shows me where people are on the map. So you get different abilities when you get to hack into those. I forgot what they call them, but oh, Vanguards. Okay. So anyway, let me get out of this game because I'm very distracted. But as you can see, it looks really freaking awesome. And for a portable game, you cannot go wrong. It's taken me a little while to get used to playing on the smaller thumbsticks. I'm thinking of getting that extended, those game handles or whatever. Oh! I didn't counter in time. Oh! What the heck? Man, I got lucky there. That means they're simply worse than I am in this game. Anyway, let me back out. Sorry guys, for the guys I was playing with. That's wrong to do, but I'm sorry. Another game I'm going to recommend highly. Hotline Miami, the first one. The second one has been announced to be on the PlayStation Vita, which is a big deal. I wasn't hot on this game, and a few people who played it on the PC told me to get it, and I'm glad that I did. It is cross-buy, and here is telling you for a better experience, play it on with some headsets, and I highly recommend that as well because the soundtrack is awesome. I'm not gonna actually let me just show a quick demonstration of how the game is. Really awesome game. The story is freaking crazy, and the gore is plentiful, and the soundtrack's amazing. Don't let the visuals get to you. This game is fun. So, bada boom, bada bing, and that's how you see it. No one to kill, but you do get to go in here. And I forgot how to get in there. You gotta go in this damn tunnel, and then you find out some crazy things. Now, I'm not going to do it because you're going to find out a critical moment of the story. So let me get out of there as well. Sound shapes. And I'm not going to bore you guys by continuing to demonstrate some of these games. But Escape Plan, Star Wars Pinball, which is free for PlayStation Plus subscribers. And I went ahead and bought Persona 4, which is a time waster, and that's not a bad thing. I'm really getting into it. It's taken some time to really get used to the story and everything, because it's the initial, I believe the first hour, or maybe even 2 hours, it's like really building characters up and building this universe for you in Persona 4. But, folks, really, comparing mobile gaming to the PlayStation Vita there's no comparison. Now, don't get me wrong. I like playing me some Candy Crush, Angry Birds, and things like that. But when I want a real video game experience that requires, well, not requires, it gives me the ability to play a game like Killzone Mercenaries with a full control scheme, with thumbsticks, face buttons, a directional pad, shoulder buttons, even the rear touchpad, you can use it as an option. The PlayStation Vita is unmatched, and I know the 3DS is selling really well, and they have their games too. And there's room for everything. There's room for mobile games, PlayStation Vita, and the 3DS. But at $199, I highly recommend that you get it. And get it with the 16 gigabyte card, which is $40 at GameStop. So you're looking at $240 for, I mean, you can definitely survive with the 4 gigabyte version of the PlayStation Vita if you plan to buy the games at their physical form. But if you want to go full digital, definitely get a 16 gig. So this way you can put a substantial amount of games. I was able to survive for a little over a year with an 8 gig, but eventually I got tired of switching games back and forth and things like that. And as you can see, this is the benefit of going digital. Just tap on the icon and the game boots up. So, for more video game news, head over to talkingaboutgames.com, listen to my podcast, The Post Game Report, and let me know on the comments below if you picked up a PlayStation Vita for $200 and what you think. Alright guys, take care.